Oh.
Hello, Cleo. What an extraordinary hat.
Oh, do you like it? It's my new safari hat. I'm going on safari to see all the wild animals.
Isn't that a bit dangerous?
Only if you get too close. That's why I want to borrow a pair of binoculars.
Oh.
Do you have any, Bungle?
Well, I think George might have some down the cellar. I'll go and look.
Good.
No. Hey, Zippy, you can't eat all the grapes.
And why not, Georgie Poultry?
Yeah, because there's only one bunch of grapes.
Well, that's no problem. There's only one, Zippy.
Hey, get off!
What?
There are lots of grapes to munch on one single bunch.
Well, good. Well, I like grapes. Give me the...
George!
Hello, Cleo. We're just hanging around. Fancy some grapes, George?
No.
Oh.
Well, I don't know. They could be anywhere. There they are. That's funny. Binoculars don't normally squeak. Oh.
I'm really looking forward to my trip to the safari park.
Oh, will you be there at feeding time, Cleo?
I hope so, George.
Well, what sort of food do they give to the animals there?
Well, I bet the apes like to eat grapes.
No! Are there lots of animals in this park, Cleo?
Oh, yes. Of every shape and size and colour.
Oh. Do they give pears to the bears?
And do the parrots love munching carrots?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I've had not one but two fantastic cola ideas. Some cakes for the snakes. And some cheese for the bees.
Zippy, bees don't eat cheese.
Oh, good. I'll have it then.
Yeah, Zippy.
Yes.
Snakes don't eat cakes.
Oh, good. I'll have them too.
I found your binoculars, Cleo.
Oh, thank you, Bungle. Right, I'm off on safari. See you later. Bye.
Bye, Cleo.
Have a good time.
Yes, we'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, Cleo. Oh, I forgot to tell her about the sound I heard in the cellar. It was rather frightening.
Oh, you be frightened of a mouse. Oh, my tummy's rumbling. Oh, I'm hungry. Oh, I'll just have a tiny bit of this cheese. Here we go. Oh, yes. Oh, I'm so tired. Scrumptious.
Zippy? Zippy, wake up! Zippy, wake up! You've eaten all the cheese!
What? Oh, George, it's you.
No, Zippy, it was you. You've eaten all the cheese.
What? When have you ever known me to scoff all the food, George?
Well, there was the time with the marshmallows.
All right.
And the sandwiches.
All right.
And the marzipan.
I may have had some of it, but I didn't eat it all. So where is the rest of it gone?
I'd never have believed it was.
Yes,
Really?
it was, honestly.
Oh, good morning, you two.
Oh, hello, George. Hello, Zippy.
Hello, Cleo.
Oh, I saw some amazing animals on safari yesterday.
Oh, did you?
I saw some lions that roared, and some bears that growled, and some wolves that howled.
That sounds really boring compared to what I've just seen.
Oh, well, what was that then, Zippy?
I've just seen some cheese vanish into thin air. Come on, let's have a look.
Oh,
Cheese doesn't just disappear.
are you sure you didn't eat it all, Zippy?
Yes.
Accidentally, of course.
I know. I've just had a brainwave. You know how some people sleep, walk? Well, maybe, Zippy, you sleep, eat.
Oh.
George. Maybe George has got something there. Well, maybe the cheese didn't just disappear. Maybe somebody Oh, something ate it.
Hang on a minute. You did hear something in the cellar, Bungle.
Yes.
And we all heard something here after Cleo left.
Oh, what did it sound like? Did it roar? Or did it growl? Howl?
All right. I think we've got the message.
It was a teeny-weeny sound, actually, and it went squeak, squeak, squeak.
This can only mean one thing.
Yeah, what?
Well, what animal loves a bit of cheese?
Monkeys.
No, George. Monkeys don't eat cheese. All right, what animals go squeak, squeak?
I know. Zebras.
No, George. Zebras don't squeak. Okay, it lives in a tiny hole in the wall of a house.
I know.
What?
Spiders?
No, a mouse.
Yes, a mouse. Mice love a bit of cheese. There must be a mouse in this house. Yeah.
Ooh. What will we do if we find the mouse?
We'll send them back home, George.
Oh, right. Where's that?
Mouseland.
Oh, yes, of course.
Oh, I was only joking, George. Mice live in all sorts of different places.
Oh, sorry, everybody.
Hey,
Oh,
stop
stop it,
that,
Bungle.
Bungle.
Yeah, stop it.
That wasn't me. But it came from somewhere in this room.
Well, it might have been my tummy rumbling. It must be lunchtime by now.
It can't be, Zippy. The clock hasn't struck 1 yet.
Oh.
Oh, Zippy's tummy's right. It is 1 o'clock.
Oh, yes, definitely.
But why hasn't the clock struck 1?
Go on, Bungle. Open the clock door and see.
Oh. Oh!
Ooh.
Oh.
Hey, that was quick. It's probably halfway to Australia by now.
Listen, everyone. I spy with my little eye something beginning with M.
Oh, Cleo, we all know that it's a mouse and you can't see it because it's run out of the shop.
No, this is M for missing cheese. And it's in the clock.
Ooh.
Oh, yes, look. Must have been saving this bit for later on.
Right,
Oh.
1 o'clock. Let's have lunch. Yes.
It's just like that song I used to sing.
Oh, yes, I know that one.
Yes, hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock.
The clock struck 1.
Boing,
The mouse ran down.
Hickory dickory dock, tick tock, tick tock, tick
Yeah, this tick-tocking. Let's have some fun. Who wants the cheese? For George, 1 for Zippy, 1 for me, and now the socks. 1, 2, that's a pair. 1, 2, that's another pair. 1. Oh, where's the other one? Oh, I can't do anything with 1 sock. Oh, and it was my favourite pair, too, with animals all over them. Oh, George, I'm trying to find my socks and I haven't got a pair.
Oh, I have. Here.
No, what I was asking, George...
I will ask quietly or they'll fly away.
What? My socks?
No, silly, the birds. I'm watching those birds in the tree over there. It's called bird watching.
Well, it would be, I suppose. But, George, what I'm after...
Now, let's be quiet because we don't want to disturb them, do we, Bungle? I think they're making a nest. Shh.
Yeah, but- Oh.
The animals went two by two, ta-ra, ta-ra. The elephant and the kangaroo, ta-ra, ta-ra. Oh, bless you, Cleo. Have you got a cold?
Have I got a cold?
That's a kiss.
That wasn't a kiss, Zippy. That's a sneeze.
If you sneeze once, you get a wish. If you sneeze twice, you get a kiss. One for a wish and twice for a kiss.
Oh, well, don't kiss me, Zippy, or you'll catch me cold.
I'm not going to kiss you.
Oh, well, thanks a lot, but I'd rather have the wish anyways. Then I could wish I didn't have this horrible cold. Oh, that's not right, Zippy. You're supposed to put them in pairs.
You mean together?
Yeah.
Well, I have. Look, I mean, there's a horse and a cow, and there's a pig and a cow, and a horse and a pig.
Oh, Zippy, pairs means the same kind. Look at that poor horse. He doesn't want to be with a cow or a piggy.
Oh. No, I was just testing you.
Oh, hello, Cleo. How are you?
Oh, Bungle, I've got a terrible cold. There, that was one sneeze, Zippy. Can I have a wish now?
You could try. Oh, too late. That's two sneezes. You're going to have another kiss now.
Have you seen my sock, Cleo?
Yeah. You're holding it, Bungle.
Oh, Oh. I don't know. I've looked everywhere. I just can't find it.
What's that?
My sock.
Well, you haven't looked very hard, have you, silly? It's right there, in your hand.
No, the other one, George. George!
Yeah?
That's it! That's it!
I know it's not. It's my special polishing cloth.
I'm sorry. It looked just like my sock. Have a biscuit.
Oh, thank you very much.
I don't know. It was my favourite pair, too. With animals all over them.
Thank you.
There was it. It's there.
How come Cleo's taken two biscuits?
Well, I'm hungry.
You're only supposed to have one biscuit.
Well, I didn't know. You should have told me.
I didn't think you'd be so greedy.
Well, I'll put one back, all right?
Too late. You touched it now.
That's enough of that, Zippy. I'm sorry, Cleo. There are no rules in this house about how many biscuits you should have. Zippy was just being silly.
Well, I don't think it was very funny. I must say, I thought you were my friend. You can keep your rotten biscuits. I'll go home and eat me own. Goodbye.
No, Cleo.
No, Zippy, look what you've gone and done now.
Oh, what a fuss about a biscuit. Crumbs.
Cleo! Take no notice of Zippy. We are your friends, really.
Are you, Bungle?
Oh, yes. Come in and finish off your biscuit.
Well, I'm not sure if I want any biscuits now. I'm not hungry.
There's my sock.
What?
Yes, there. You just blew your nose in it.
That's not your sock, Bungle. That's my hanky. I wouldn't blow my nose into your sock.
Oh, wrong again.
Yeah, are you going to say sorry to Cleo, Zippy?
Are you going to say sorry to Cleo, Zippy?
That's just what George said.
Well, I will if you will.
Aye, Bungle. Why have you got to say you're sorry?
Well, I thought she had my sock. Her hanky looked just like it.
No, Bungle, you and your sock. At first you think I've got it, and then you think Cleo's blowing her nose on it. You'll be telling me the birds have taken it next.
Oh, don't be silly, George. It's just I don't want her to be angry anymore. She thinks Zippy and I aren't her friends.
Well, why don't you go and say you're sorry and make it up? It's simple. Or as Zippy would say...
Simple pimple.
Hey, oh, it's Cleo. Cleo. Cleo, how are you? Come on in.
Hello, George.
Oh, yes. Hey, Bungle. Hey.
Oh, Cleo. I am very, very sorry, and I want to be your friend.
Oh, that's all right, Bungle. I forgive you.
Oh.
Well, Zippy?
I'm very sorry too, Cleo. I didn't mean it.
Oh.
There.
Oh, that's all right.
Aye, that's what comes of sneezing twice. A kiss, one for each sneeze.
Well, we're all friends, are we now?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Oh, marvellous. I'll get back to my birdie watching. Goodbye.
Achoo! Oh no, I've caught Cleo's cold. Oh, I knew all that kissing was a bad idea.
Quick! Have a look at this, quick!
George.
Quick, look! I think the birds have laid some eggs in their nest.
Let me see, let me see.
Have a look.
Let's have a look. Oh, yes. Oh, how many eggs can you see, George?
Yeah, well, I don't know. What do you think, Cleo?
Well, let
You
me
have a
have
look,
a
Cleo.
look. No, I think I can see two. That means there'll be two little baby birds when they hatch out.
Let me see, let me see.
Here you are, Bungle.
Have a look, Bungle.
It's there! It's there! They've made their nest in it!
What are you burbling on about,
My
Bungle
sock!
Bob?
My sock! My sock!
Oh, darn your sock.
You don't understand. The birds have made a nest in my sock.
Oh.
So you found your other sock, Bungle. Wasn't it clever of the birds to get it off the washing line to make their nests in it?
Yes. Shall I go and get it back now then?
Oh, no. You mustn't disturb them. Must he, Cleo?
No, Bungle, you mustn't touch the nest, or they'll never come back to it.
Oh, so that's the end of my sock then?
Where?
There, just there.
Well, what use is one sock on its own?
I know. Give me the sock. The animals went in Bungle sock, 2 by 2. The animals went in Bungle sock. Yes, it's true.
He found his pants and he found his vest.
And he searched the house for all the rest.
And the birds had taken it for a nest.
So what is he going to do?
And when Goldilocks woke up to find the 3 bears staring down at her, she jumped out of bed, rushed down the stairs and ran off up the lane and never went back to those woods again. The end.
Oh, that was lovely, Cleo.
I do love that story.
I thought you were supposed to be working, Bungle.
Oh, right, yes.
Yes, it wasn't bad, actually, yes.
Could you read it again? Please.
Oh, no, George, I've read it 3 times already. I don't want to read it again.
She doesn't want to read it again.
No, I want to do something different.
She wants to do something different.
I want to dress up and act out the story of Goldilocks.
She wants to dress up and act out the stuff. What? Oh,
There. What do I look like?
you look like Cleo with a woolly wig on.
Oh, Zippy, I'm supposed to look like Goldilocks. Don't you remember? I wore a wig for the fancy dress party.
Yeah, and that was rubbish then as well.
Oh, Zippy. Now, we need someone who can play Daddy Bear.
Oh, yes. Hey, Daddy Bear.
Somebody big and furry and bear-like.
Oh, not me then.
What about Bungle?
Oh, that's what. That's
Zippy.
What?
That's preposterous.
Well, that's what I said. It's stupid. What does he know about Goldilocks? I should be playing Daddy Bear.
Well, I'm sorry, Zippy, but I'm looking forward to being Daddy Bear. Just like I was at the fancy dress party.
Can I be Mummy Bear then?
Well, of course you can, George.
Well, what am I going to be then?
3 guesses.
Oh.
The Rainbow Players proudly present Goldilocks and the Three Bears, starring me. OK, Bungle, you're on.
Hello, Mummy Bear.
Hello, Daddy Bear.
Is that porridge we're having for breakfast?
Oh, no. Cleo, we haven't got any real porridge. Will cornflakes do?
Oh, yes, just pretend.
Pretend. Yes. Here, come and get it!
Oh, this is much too hot, Mummy Bear. Why don't we put Baby Bear in the pram and take him for a walk while it cools down?
Oh, good idea.
Yes, flipping brilliant.
Come on, then.
Oh, kids.
The three bears hadn't been gone for long when a little girl came to the cottage. The door was open, so she walked in.
Oh, it's me, Goldilocks. Hello. Oh, look, 3 lovely bowls of porridge. And I'm so hungry.
Goldilocks picked up the great big spoon and tried the porridge in the great big bowl.
Oh, that's too hot.
Then she picked up the medium-sized spoon and tried the porridge in the medium-sized bowl.
Oh, yucky, that's horribly full of lumps.
Then she picked up the teeny-tiny spoon and tried the porridge in the teeny-tiny bowl.
Oh, that's just exactly right.
And soon she'd eaten it all up.
Or like Greedy Locks and Goldilocks. Yes.
Shush, Zippy, you're spoiling the whole story.
Then Goldilocks saw 3 chairs. A great big chair, a medium-sized chair, and a teeny-tiny chair. She sat in the great big chair.
I don't like this. It's too high.
Then she sat in the medium-sized chair.
And this one's too hard.
And then she sat in the teeny-tiny chair.
Oh, this one's really lovely.
But the teeny-tiny chair began to creak and crack and bend and break. And suddenly...
She was too heavy. I told you she ate too much porridge.
Zippy.
Ouch.
Oi, can we get on with it?
Yes. Goldilocks began to feel very tired, so she went into the bedroom.
Oh, I know how she feels, yes.
I could really do with a nap.
Goldilocks saw 3 beds. A great big bed, a medium-sized bed, and a teeny-tiny bed. First, she tried the great big bed.
This one's too hard.
Then she tried the medium-sized bed.
No, this one's too soft.
She got into the teeny-tiny bed.
And she broke that and all.
Actually, Zippy, no, I didn't. I fell fast asleep.
That was a lovely walk, wasn't it, Mummy Bear?
Oh, yes, Daddy Bear. I wonder if our breakfast is ready now.
Oh, it better be. I'm so hungry, I could eat one of Bungle's socks.
Zippy! Oh, who's been sleeping in my porridge?
Bungle.
Oh, I'm sorry. Who's been eating my porridge?
And who's been eating my porridge?
And who's been eating my porridge and has gobbled up the whole lot? God.
Oh, and who's been sitting in my chair?
And who's been sitting in my chair?
And who? And just look what some horrible wicked person's done to my poor little chair. Smashed it into firewood. I've phoned the police. Hello, police? We've got a housebreaker.
Zippy?
Yes?
I think you mean chair breaker.
Zippy, put that down. We're supposed to go into the bedroom now.
Oh, we'll probably find the bed smashed to pieces. You see if we don't.
Come along, Mummy Bear. Come along, Baby Bear. And be very, very quiet.
Pardon?
Shush. Ooh, what's that sound, Daddy Bungle? I mean, Daddy Bear?
I told you. They're sawing up the furniture.
Hush, that's not sawing, that's snoring. Who's been sleeping in my bed?
And who's been sleeping in my bed?
And who's still sleeping in my bed? Look, I mean, where am I supposed to sleep?
Zippy, she's waking up.
Oh, hello, you bears. I hope hope you didn't mind me coming into your house and eating up all your porridge. And I didn't mean to break your little chair.
Oh, that's all
And
right,
I was
that's
so
all right.
tired and I
That's
saw
okay,
these
we don't
red-
mind, do we, Mummy Bear?
I know, Daddy Bear. What's your name, little girl?
Goldilocks. And now I'm awake, I think I'm a bit thirsty.
Well, you're in luck, Goldilocks, because while we were on our walk, we popped into the shop and got some lemonade.
Hi, 3 green bottles.
3 green bottles of lovely fizzy pop. 3 green bottles, we bought them at the shop. And there's one for Daddy.
And one for Mommy too.
And the last green bottle...
We're giving it to you.
Oh, thanks very much.
Isabel, what about me? Where's my bottle?
Oh, yes, silly me. I forgot.
Oh, that's more like it. Come on. Oh. I don't want to be a baby.
Oh, but you make a very good boy.
That's right, Muggle. Over there
Okay,
a bit.
well,
Easy, easy. Oh, yes, that's right.
No chance of you giving me a hand, I don't suppose.
No chance.
Thought not. Let's just unpack them, shall we?
What's in the bungle boxes? What's in the boxes? Bungle.
Buses.
Ooh, hey, buses in the boxes, Bungle. Hey, hang on. You never get a bus in a box that size.
No, they're toy buses, look.
Oh, I knew they must have been.
Look, made of wood, isn't that nice?
It's got no wheels on. Who's going to want a bus with no wheels on?
They're kits.
Who's Kit?
And does he know there's no wheels on his buses?
No, they're toys that Mr. Top, the man who owns the shop, wants us to put together. And he wants us to do it now because he's coming round later on to collect some of them to take to his other shop in Scotland.
Oh, Scotland.
This Kit bloke's going to help us then, is he?
No, Zippy.
Well, he ought to. I mean, after all, they're his buses.
No, a kit is something that you put together yourself. It's not a person.
Oh, right.
Oh, well, I knew that.
Good.
So, he's not going to help at all then?
Who?
This Kit fella.
Let's just put them together, shall we?
The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round all day long.
That's good. Now, let's see how we're doing. George?
Yes? Oh.
Zippy, how are you doing?
Oh, fantastic cola!
Zippy, it's got wheels all over it.
Hazard. They make it go faster. This is a super bus. Is it a bird? Is it a plane?
No, it's a mess. I mean, why have you got wheels on the top?
Oh, they're spare ones, in case the others fall off.
They're not likely to, are they? You've
What,
used
wait.
enough pegs in them.
What a
Oh,
special.
this is terrible.
Oh.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello, Cleo.
Hello,
Oh,
Cleo.
dear. What's the matter? Trouble at shop?
Well, Mr. Top wants us to put together these buses for him, and George and Zippy are just not very good.
Oh, I see what you mean. Can I help?
Oh, would you, Cleo?
Yeah, I'd love to. Actually, I'm rather good at model making.
Oh.
Come on, we'll have these finished in no time.
Yes,
I'll do the
thank you so
hammering.
much.
Mind your fingers.
George, just... It's fine. That's another one done. How are you two doing?
Fine, thanks. Hold very tight. Ding dong!
Hey, ding dong! Where's this bus going to, Mr. Driver?
I don't know.
Well, you must know because you're Mr. Driver.
I do know, Georgie Porgy, but I'm not allowed to tell you. It's a mystery tour.
Oh, a mystery tour. It sounds mysterious.
Yeah, so just settle back in your seat and enjoy the ride, Mr. Passenger.
Yes, I will. Ding dong.
Yeah.
There, that's me last one.
And that's my last one too. Well done. Why don't we have a glass of milk?
Yes, I reckon we've earned it.
And I have.
You?
Yes, driving a bus is thirsty work, especially when it's made of cardboard.
Oh, well, all right. What about George?
George? Let's leave him. I think he's having a nap.
Yeah, it must be very tiring being a passenger in a cardboard box.
I know. Let's play a joke on him.
What do you mean?
Well, he thinks he's going on a mystery bus trip, doesn't he?
Yeah?
So let's dress up, and when he wakes up, we can pretend he's in Scotland. Oh, that'll be very funny.
Don't you think that would worry him?
Of course not. It's only a joke. Oh, come on. Let's dress up.
Yes, come on, Cleo. It'll be fun.
Well, if you're sure.
Oh, yes, George, I love it.
Oh, all right.
Good.
You know, I think Zippy's right.
Of course I am. What about?
About fooling George into thinking he's really in Scotland. He's going to think it's ever so funny.
Okay, then you.
But he won't like it when I make him eat porridge.
Why not? I like porridge.
But he hates it.
That's funny. 2 of the boxes have gone.
Well, there's a note there.
Oh, yes. Dear Bungle, I shouted but got no reply. Thank you for putting the buses together so quickly.
It was no trouble at all.
I have taken the 2 boxes that have to go to Scotland. Yours sincerely, Mr. Top.
Well, he hasn't taken my box.
No, he... Oh, no. Oh, no. Zippy, have you seen George?
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, no, oh, no, oh, no.
Bungle, why do you keep saying, oh, no?
He's taken the box with George in it to Scotland.
Oh, no.
Zippy,
I've made the porridge.
Oh, that's not porridge, Zippy. It looks awful.
I know, it's my special recipe. Oh, I can't wait to see George's face.
Well, you might have to wait for some time, actually.
Why?
Because George really has gone to Scotland.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
That's terrible.
I know.
It's a disaster.
I know.
Yes, well, who's going to eat this porridge now?
Yes, Mr. Top. Yes, Mr. Top. Thank you, Mr. Top. Goodbye, Mr. Top.
Who was that?
Mr. Top.
Oh.
He said George should be arriving back at any second.
Yeah, hello, everyone.
He was right.
Hello, George.
Hello, George. Oh, welcome home. Oh, it must have been awful having to go all that way to Scotland in a cardboard box.
Oh, no, I didn't do that. You see, Mr. Top, the man who owns the shop, just heard me singing from inside the box. So he got me out and let me sit in the front of the van with him all the way to Scotland. And you'll never guess what.
What?
We stopped for a cream tea.
Cream
lovely.
tea?
Yes, and then a walk by a big lake. And then a pony ride. And it was
Oh,
just...
yes, sounds very boring.
It wasn't. Anyway, I've brought you all back some presents. Hey, this is for you, Bungle.
Oh, the Loch Ness Monster.
It's a
Thank
bit chitchy, isn't it? Where's my present?
And here's some real Scottish Cleo for you, Heather. No, and some real Scottish heather for you, Cleo.
Oh, how lovely.
What else?
I love the smell of heather. Look.
Oh, it smells horrible.
Oh.
Hey, where's my present?
Oh, yes, I've got you something very special and very Scottish.
Oh, I knew it. It wouldn't be poggy old Heather or a silly old monster. Oh, come on, hand it over.
I got you some real Scottish porridge.
Oh, I hate